Look at you, hacker. A pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine?
In 2072, a rogue artificial intelligence known as Shodan lost her mind. In her limitless imagination, Shodan saw herself as a goddess, destined to inherit the earth. That image was snuffed out by the hacker who created her.
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UNN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds at the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation. Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flight, scientific, and security systems, nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries. Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sleek, fast, revolutionary. Who knows what wonders await our crews in the bosom of the cosmos? All we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
Of the UNN Von Braun, we've been hijacked by an unknown force. Ship security has been compromised. Do not allow the ship... Repeat, do not allow the ship to leave under any circumstances. I don't know what we're up against here.
Okay guys, so that was the intro to System Shock 2. I'm doing a new series of videos where I'm going to be playing some old games. Or relatively old, I suppose. But I've never actually played System Shock 2, and I'm really interested because one, the whole subject of AI and artificial intelligence and all that sort of jazz, to me is really interesting. So I love any movies or games based on that sort of topic. And also I've heard this game is actually really, really good. I mean, like, really good. So that was the intro. We're going to start a new game and just see how this game actually plays. I have had a quick go just to sort out the controls, because the controls were janky as hell for some reason. I think it was just because it's an old game and controls have changed now, so yeah, I have changed the settings for that. And also the video is really, really weird, because I think most PC players are used to having a menu for all the, you know, like high settings, low settings, but that's not on here. All you can do is actually select your resolution and select your your graphics card, and that's about it. You can't, I'll see the gamma, but other than that, there's no settings that I can see. So anyway, all that boring stuff out of the way, let's play the game. Okay then guys, here we go. I am really, really interested in...
Welcome to the Ramsey Center UNN recruitment facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. The grav shafts at the end of the hall will take you to the street level training and recruitment center. Please proceed to the grav shafts.
Okay. So the intro, where we are now is actually 4 years before that intro the intro video took place, I believe. So it looks like we're actually being recruited into the army of some sort, or something along them lines. Let's have a look what we got over here. Okay. Are they people or robots? Right, right, they look like people. Oh, those graphics though, guys. Those graphics. Yeah, but except for the small little things, such as these things, the graphics are actually very good for a game that's as old as this. I mean, it's actually quite, well, really impressive. So, right, oh, someone spilled their coffee. Right, so, to street level, UNN training and recruitment, okay.
Step into the grav shafts to proceed to the street level recruitment.
Okay. And sorry about the subtitles, guys. I wish I could turn them on, but it doesn't seem to be any settings for it, so you just have to listen carefully. Right, here we go. Oh, okay. Oh, wrong way. Alright. So it looks like we're on the street level, I suppose. Okay. Let's have a quick look around. Level of detail is amazing. Happy. Obviously for a game this old, but right. We've got some more people in there. Okay. Right, I suppose let's go to recruitment station. To subway, yeah, that's where we came from. Basic training, okay.
Before you choose your career, you'll want to learn some basic abilities. First, you should go into the basic training center. When you're done with basic training, proceed to the advanced training area.
Okay, so that's one freaky ass robot. A basic training. Okay. Okay. Whoa.
To pick up some basic skills you'll need to get by in the service, enter this CyberLink booth. Inside, you'll learn the basic skills you'll need to get started.
Okay, so it looks like this is some sort of VR training situation, so let's see what's going on.
Welcome, trainee. While you're in our virtual training courses, we provide you with a simulated cyber interface. This training interface is identical to an actual military-grade cyber interface.
Right.
Now, let's try it out. Move the mouse. See how it changes where you look?
Yeah.
That means you're in shoot mode. Hit the tab key. This puts you in use mode, where you can use your mouse to interact with items in the world. Open your primary MFD, or multifunction display, by clicking on the MFD button near the bottom of the screen. This display shows your strengths in various areas. When you're ready to continue, press the tab key to go back to shoot mode. Try changing between modes until you get the hang of it.
This robot.
Follow the red path along the ground
he likes
to the next training station.
Right. So it looks like we got two settings. So the first one is just our general moving around setting, which shows our health and our, I don't know what our red bar is. And if we press tab, we sort of go into this infantry selection menu. So we got our infantry up here. Don't know what this section is. Drag armor here to equip, drag weapon, and drag implant. Oh, okay. We got personal data menu. We got your key card access. We got our MFD, which shows our strength, endurance, cyanotics, agility, and cyber. Okay. So this is sort of like an RPG. I didn't know this was an RPG. I just thought it was a normal sort of shooting game. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So we gotta follow the red path.
To pick up items, center them on your screen and right-click. This will automatically place that item into your inventory. To view your inventory, press the tab key. You can move items around your inventory by left-clicking and dragging them around. To drop an item, drag it from your inventory into the 3D view and release the mouse button.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So we got a bottle of juice and a bag of chips, apparently. Okay.
To use items like buttons in computers, center them in your view and click the right mouse button. All usable items will have brackets around them. Highlight the button on the pillar and right-click. This will activate the lift. Try it out. If you can still see your inventory display, it means you're in use mode. Hit Tab to return to shoot mode.
Right, so pretty straightforward so far.
The object before you is a med hypo. Pick it up and then press Tab to go into use mode. Right-clicking on the med hypo will use it and restore some needed hit points. Your hit points are displayed by a bar in the lower left corner of your screen. Many objects in your inventory can be used by right-clicking on them.
Okay, so this is obviously just a tutorial section of the game. And I gotta be honest, I think I do need to do it because this game is quite old and things were different back then when people used to make games, so things are, well, slightly more complicated, I suppose.
See the crate in front of you? To search it, center it on your screen and right-click. If you are in use mode, simply move the pointer to the crate and right-click. To take an item from that container, simply left-click on it. This will automatically place that item in your inventory. To close the container window and return to shoot mode, press the Tab key.
Alrighty.
One of the most important tools you have as a soldier is your PDA. This device stores audio logs, emails, and other useful information. Click on the disk icon near the bottom of your screen to bring up the PDA display. Currently, the contents of your PDA are empty. Now pick up the audio log in front of you.
Right, so all of our audio it's sort of like Fallout. Any people who played Fallout, well, the new ones anyway, you know, you can pick up audio logs. It's the same sort of thing.
This message is coming from the audio log you just picked up. You can use your PDA at any time to play any audio log or email you've received. In the field, the PDA is also used for keeping track of your current mission objectives and obtaining help information.
Okay.
Now it's time to learn about jumping and mantling. To jump, simply press the space bar. Some surfaces can be mantled onto by holding down the space bar. Mantling lets you pull yourself up to ledges and other high places in front of you. Give it a try. To climb a ladder, simply walk into it and look upward. You'll automatically start climbing the ladder.
Right, so that's pretty simple, but it's one cool feature where, obviously we can't jump straight up to this height. If you hold the spacebar, you actually like sort of grab the edge and pick yourself up, which is pretty cool. Right, so I think we're done with basic training, and let's get out of here.
You've done well. Remember, if you're unclear on any aspect of what you've just learned, you can repeat the training as often as you wish.
Okay. So I guess we gotta go into advanced training now.
If you've completed basic training, you're ready for the advanced lessons provided here. Advanced training will familiarize you with the 3 key areas of military service: weapons training, technical training, and psionics training. Approach the CyberLink booth of your choice to train in that area. When you finish training in the 3 areas, proceed directly to the recruitment center to choose and start your military career.
Okay, so size skills, technical, and weapon. So I think we best start with weapon. I mean, it's obviously the most interesting. Well, saying that, psi might be interesting. Let's have a look.
Alright, wannabe. If you want to learn the weapon skills it takes to even think about joining the Marines, come on in. We're looking for a few good men.
Okay.
Good to have you on board. You'll notice when you're in the CyberLink booth, the UNN has kindly provided you with a virtual cyber interface and all the simulated skill levels you'll need for the training tasks. But don't get too cocky. They'll disappear once you leave the booth.
Okay.
Now we'll teach you how to handle a firearm. Pick up the pistol and the clip from the table. You can equip the weapon in one of 2 ways. Bring up your inventory and drag the pistol to your weapons equip slot near the right-hand side of your inventory. If that's too slow for you, you can use the hotkeys on the keyboard. Press 2. If the pistol was in your inventory, it will equip for you automatically. To lock and load the ammo clip, hit the R key or hit the reload button on the lower right corner of your screen. Once you've loaded the firearm, take a shot at the dummy robot by pressing your left mouse button when in shoot mode. Notice how its health bar gets shorter as you chip away at it.
Right, so let's have a look how the shooting mechanics were back in the day. Oh, it's not too bad actually. Oh, that explosion though. God. Back in the day, that was probably state-of-the-art graphics. Right, let's move on.
Some items need to be charged with energy before they can be used. Pick up the laser pistol. Now use the recharging station nearby. The recharge station will juice up all of your energy-based items. Weapons, batteries, you name it.
Ah, right, so this pistol doesn't actually use ammo. It needs energy, which are from these recharging stations. So, I've got... what do I do now? Shoot this robot, probably? Oh, that's cool. Nice. Okay, let's move on.
Weapons are not fine wines. They do not get better with age. The colored dot on the lower right corner of the screen tells you what kind of shape your firearm is in. Green is good, red is bad. To fight the effects of wear and tear, a soldier with maintenance skill can use a maintenance tool to improve the condition of his weapon. Just pick up the tool, open your inventory, and drag the tool onto your pistol. Remember that maintenance tools are only good for a single use.
Right, so weapons have actually got decay on this game, so if I equip this, as you can see, I believe this is it. The green 10 sign means it's in really good condition, whereas this means it's not as in good condition. So if we use the disposable maintenance tool, yes, there we go, it goes up to 10, so that completely sort of maintains our weapon. Which is pretty cool. I think we're done now. Yep, we're done.
Good work. Now you're ready for the Marines. Take a look at the other training areas first before you enlist. They might just come in handy.
Okay. Right, so that's 1 out of 3 done. Let's have a look at technical.
Inside, we'll teach you the basics of some technical skills you'll need in the Navy.
It's a posher robot this time. Right, let's have a look.
Welcome. You'll notice when you're in the Cyberlink booth, we'll provide you with a temporary cyber interface and the skills you need to accomplish the training tasks. But they'll only last so long as you're in the booth. The object in front of you is a container of nanites. Nanites are consumed whenever you perform technical tasks, such as hacking or repairing. When you pick up the container of nanites, they do not go in your general inventory, but are instead displayed in use mode on the bottom left of your screen. Walk over to the keypad by the door and try out hacking.
Right, so as obviously in today's games, like lockpickings usually use lockpicks, obviously, but in this game it uses nanites by the look of it. So as you can see in this little menu, we got 350. So let's try and hack this door.
Use the keypad by right-clicking on it. To the right of the number pad, you'll see an orange tab labeled Hack. Left-click on the tab. Text will appear indicating the difficulty of the hack and any bonuses that apply. Click on the Start button to begin hacking. You'll see a grid of nodes. Clicking on a node will either turn it bright or dark. To successfully hack, you must connect 3 bright nodes in a straight line. Beware the ice nodes with the red outlines. If one of these turns dark, you fail the hack, and you might break the item you're working on or worse. You can restart your hack attempt at any time by hitting the reset button, though you'll have to pay the nanite cost again.
Right, so this is pretty cool. So by here it says our initial difficulty, so it's 50%, but because we got a hack skill of 3, which I think they gave us for this tutorial, I think that goes away once we actually leave. So hack skill 3, so we get minus 30 or 50%, which takes us to 20. And then CYB stat 1. I don't know what CYB stands for, but that's obviously another stat, so we got 1 in that stat, and that's minus 5, which takes us to a final difficulty of 15%. So this is going to be a 15% difficulty, so we have to line up 3 squares by the looks of it. So if we click start, 1, 2, 3. Obviously this one was really easy because obviously it's a tutorial, but that's pretty much the gist of it. Whoa! Excuse me! Oh, wrong button.
Use the keypad by right-clicking on it.
Okay.
To the right of the number pad, you'll see an orange tab labeled Hack. Left-click on the tab. Text will appear indicating the difficulty of the hack and any bonuses that apply. Click on the Start button to begin hacking.
I don't want to hear you again.
You'll see a grid of nodes. You can use nanites to buy items from replicators. To use a replicator, right-click on it. Then left-click on the item you wish to purchase.
Please make your
The item you
selection.
purchased will drop into the slot below. Make sure you pick up your purchases before you leave.
Oh, now this is really cool. I don't know if any of you guys are fans of Star Trek, but remember they had I believe they had replicators in that on the actual ship, and this is sort of like that. So you spend your nanites and you can actually buy stuff. So obviously a bag of chips is 3 nanites, bottle of juice is 4, and then the 6 standard bullets is 40. So
Thank you for choosing Value Wrap.
it looks like we can actually hack this as well. So let's see what happens if we hack this.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Reinitialized.
Ah, right, so it looks like the price of bullets has gone down. So it opened up a new menu for better bullets, I believe, anti-personnel bullets, and medical hypo, which is really cool. Okay, I'm loving this game already, guys. Right, 6 bullets. Right, I think we're done with this one.
You learned the basics of the technical skills. There are several other technical skills you'll learn throughout the course of your career, such as repairing items and modifying weapons. The cyber interfaces for these tasks are similar to the hacking interface. Before you enlist in the Navy, try out the other training courses. They'll be useful.
Okay, so that's 2 out of 3, guys. I want to show you all this instead of just skipping it, so you actually know what's going on in the game. Like I said, this game is relatively old and some things are much different to today's games, so it can be a little bit difficult if you don't know exactly what's going on. So now we go on to side skills.
Inside, you will learn how to reach out with your mind. Do not let fear block your path.
Okay, now that's a freaky ass robot. Okay, here we go.
We've provided you with a virtual interface and the temporary ability to project simulated psionic powers. Once you leave this area, these powers will be lost to you.
Okay. So
The red bar at the lower left of your screen tells you how many psi points you have. Psi points symbolize the current ability to use your psi powers. Psi hypos replenish your psi points. Try using a psi hypo and watch your psi points increase. When you've reached your maximum in psi points, move to the next station.
Okay, so the green is our health and the red is our psi points. So these replenish it, I think. There we go. So now we got 57 psi points. Okay.
This psi amp amplifies your psi powers and lets you project them into the real world. To equip it, pick it up, and then hit the tilde key. Firing the psi amp activates your currently selected psi discipline. You currently have access to 2 disciplines, cryokinesis and kinetic redirection. Go into use mode and click on the arrows on the bottom right of the screen. This will cycle through your available psi disciplines. Later, clicking on the arrows above the number to the left will allow you to select psi disciplines from higher tiers. Use cryokinesis to destroy the robot and kinetic redirection to pull that nanite container towards you. Be careful. Holding down the mouse button can augment the power, but holding it down for too long will cause burnout, which will damage you. If you run out of psi points, use another psi hypo.
Okay, so this little number 1 here is our level of the skills we can use. So in level 1 at the moment we got cryokinesis and we got psi pull, and these are level 1 skills, so that's what that means, guys. So we gotta use cryokinesis on this robot. Yeah, so this is really cool. If we use it once quickly like that, it just fires a quick burst, but if we hold it and release it in the yellow bar, it does a lot more damage. Now that is really cool. So now we gotta use psi pull to get this whatever the hell this is. So oh, now that is so cool. Right. I am loving that. Right, so we're done.
Mastery of the mind is a slow but rewarding process. Return to this area if you need more guidance. Before you enlist in the OSA, It would be useful to experiment in the other training courses.
Oh god, that is really cool. Like, this is what I love about these old games. Like, even games today don't have this much things you can do. It's just so cool how they managed to put all this into such an old game. Right guys, so I think I'm going to leave it here. Please return for part 2, where it should get a lot more interesting now that we're done with the tutorials. So yeah, if you liked this video, give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike, comment, and I'll see you in part 2. Thanks guys.